Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Y'all, it's a beautiful Sunday morning.
Yes.
I hope you guys are having a great day so far today.
It is really beautiful, especially being up here in the nice shaded area. If you guys can't tell.
I know, guys. Here's a little sneak peek. Just a little one. Just tiny little piece right there. We really put in a lot of hard work yesterday, man. We worked our booties off.
Yesterday and the day before.
And the day before.
And the day before.
I know.
It's been a lot, you know. And I think it's pretty crazy on the amount of just everything, you know.
We're finally reaping the rewards of our labor. You know, the fruits of our labor.
Yes.
But it was worth it, man. It was worth it. The last few days have not been easy working in the blistering heat and the hot sun. It's just like so draining and debilitating, but, you know, took many breaks, pushed through, eye on the prize, you know. And today we get to have a nice cup of coffee, enjoy the beautiful view, and it's like, man, it was worth it.
Yes. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. That was a lot. That was a lot of freaking back and forth of every little aspect that you can ever think of. But hey, we got it.
We got it.
We got it. Like that right there, I feel extremely proud and happy and just ecstatic that we have gotten this far already. We have never done this. Yeah. We haven't done any aspect to this. You know, I might have built in the shed here and there. You know, I've helped out with my work, you know, being a grunt, you know, that kind of stuff. But like, I never had anything to where it's like, okay, I'm going to totally and utterly engineer it and do it and get everything to where it's going to be good. And, you know,
I'm proud of you.
It's a lot, and it's a long time of coming to get things starting to flow in this way, and it's starting to come full circle, and being able to look at it and just be proud of us, you know, like this is huge.
It's so huge. Literally, it's huge.
Massive. And it's daunting on how big it is, and you know. But
it's gonna be so nice when it's finished. Like just having it covered right now and not roasting, you know, in the sun, and the temperature inside the cabin is night and day difference just having it covered like this.
Yes.
It's crazy, but I'm so happy. It's gonna be so nice when it's finished.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm so just like, wow.
We did it!
We did it. The most complicated, hardest part of the whole dang thing, we got it done.
Yeah, this was definitely the most complicated and the hardest part. It was harder than laying the block. It was harder than building the walls. It was harder than
putting
anything that we've done.
Joists, putting the trusses, roofs together up on all that. That
was all easy compared to what we just did. And it was all because of the angles, you know, the angles, the cuts, and then also the added, it being a second level high, right? Like the height of it and everything, and how you got to reach things and how you got to go about it. And
not only that, but the fact that it's on that weird angle, and doing things on that weird angle is just a weird feeling in your stomach. It's a weird feeling being up there trying to do it all. And like, I don't know. It was just, wow.
It's true. It's true.
You know?
But today we're feeling so like proud and happy and accomplished. And guys, I can't wait to get the video out for y'all. There is there's like a tiny little bit of crumb stuff that we got to do up there still. Yep. They're on one of the sides. There's probably like an 1.5 inch sliver that we got to cut off of one of the boards on that side piece that need to be, you know, just trimmed down just a little bit.
I got to mark that side and then cut it real quick. I got it cut as close as possible, but I didn't want to cut too much and not have enough. And so, yeah, I left it a little long.
What did you call it yesterday? Inchitis?
Inchitis.
He was cracking me up. Gary was cracking. We were both delirious, you know, because we were like hot and like hot drunk. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but
I've heard inchitis many times, and I've heard it recently on the R&R building or whatever.
Oh, okay. So you're bringing it back.
Well, I just hear that. It's like, man, that's funny. I haven't heard that in a minute when I heard that guy and then I said it.
Bro, he was cracking me up. And I think there is legit a thing called like heat drunk or something like that. It's when you get delirious from the heat.
Yes.
And I don't think that's the actual word. I think there's another word for it, but that's the best way that I could describe it is when you're out and you're in the hot sun for so long, like you start getting kind of delirious. You just start getting
your brain, man.
You know? But me and Gary, our personalities instantly go to like stupidity and comedy and I guess kind of like being kids again. You know, we just joke around and whatever. You were cracking me up yesterday though. I was laughing so hard. I was about to bust a gut. I was cracking up. It was fun. It
was a really good time.
Yeah.
So we got that little tiny bit that we got to cut off, right?
Yep.
And then we got to tape everything.
Yeah, we got to roll the tape on the zip board.
I haven't taped anything yet, but getting all those pieces up there, man, holy crap. That's a challenge.
Y'all, we have a visitor today. Hi, Key. Anyway, sorry, squirrel, or I should say cat. Squirrel. But yeah, we got to roll the tape. Well, watch this. He's just going to chill. This is his spot. He's like my shawl. Me and Sam we're buds. He's up because he wants a can, but
no.
Anyway. But yeah, we still got to roll the tape and we still have to cut that sliver. Mm-hmm. But that's it. That's all we got. Oh, eventually, I don't know, do you wanted to put some ice and water shield on that too?
I do.
But that stuff's kind of pricey, so
pricey.
We're kind of waiting it out.
I'm going to hold off on it as long as I can. That's going to be something that we're going to do while we're prepping for everything. And I can put all my eaves and my drip edges and everything else on. And then we can go through and put all the ice and water on.
Yes.
From there.
Yes.
So there's a lot of the way that way it should go, you know.
Yeah. But we're done for back here for now. We're not going to, Gary's going to cut the edge and he's going to tape it, but we're going to be done back here. We're going to start working on the front mud room. Yep. We've got some of those pieces to the puzzle as well. That's going to be all coming up this next week. Yep. We're going to start working on that.
And we've got a lot going on.
Yeah. And you know what? Getting to this point right here, it really has honestly ignited a new fire beneath us in such a good way. Like we've had the fire burning, the candle's been burning, but sometimes the candle's burning at both ends, you know?
No.
Most times.
Pretty much.
Now I just feel like I personally, and I know you do too, I just feel like it's almost like we have a fresh start sort of.
No.
In a way, because this, like we said, man, this was the hardest part of the whole build. All these stupid angles, just the height of it, just everything. It was just most difficult, and the weather's been daunting. And so, we have the drive and the motivation, but not full throttle all the time.
A lot of lost sleep over this, and a lot of triangles.
No more dreaming of triangles.
All sorts of stuff. I have been
You want to go? Go ahead.
I know I said it before, but I've been procrastinating certain points of this back deck. And it's because of how challenging and how hard and how much of a pain in the butt it's been for all sorts of aspects. And trying to do these hip things and trying to terminate it the way that it needs to go and everything else like that. And I'm trying to get everything to flow correctly and try to get it to where by the end of it, it looks good. And it's not looking like I hodgepodged pieces together.
Excuse me.
You know? Yeah. So,
well, it's not that you were procrastinating it. It's that that
stressing.
The age-old saying, measure twice, cut once.
Yeah.
And you were just in your brain, measuring maybe a half a dozen times.
Probably.
And you were just overthinking it a little bit. You know what I mean? But I understand why, because You want it to be nice. You want it to be perfect. This stuff is very expensive. You don't want to mess it up. I understand why. You know what I mean? I get it. But I am so happy that we are finally here.
Yes.
I'm so happy that we're finally here to this point.
It's now to where I can start working on other things.
Yeah.
Like the front deck.
Like the front deck
and
area.
The sunroom area.
Yeah.
For us. And then there's other stuff. We got some stuff that we want to do over in Camp Life area.
Yeah. So
and
this month, I'll give you guys a few spoilers on what you can look forward to in August. So let me back it up. Y'all know that we have been trying really hard to get our sand filter set up, and I've had several people asking us like, hey, what's going on with the sand filter? You guys had got it, and now it's just kind of sitting over there. You're right. It has, and that's not by our choice.
No, unfortunately.
I'm not gonna, put anybody down or anything, but I have noticed habitually contractors in Arkansas, I don't know what it is, but you hire them, you get the date scheduled, everybody is on the same page, and then when the day comes, they don't come, and they don't call. They no call and they no show. And then you call them and you go to voicemail, and then it's like a habitual cycle of that, and then they reschedule you because life happened for them. And I get it, I'm forgiving, but it's like it's a constant thing. That's why it took us 6 months just to get that freaking thing here, because I originally ordered that sand filter to get delivered in October.
Yes.
I'm just saying, it's been very, very difficult.
It's been a long process.
It's been a long process.
A long process.
And it's not, and I'm not pooping on anybody. Like, I'm not calling out any companies or anything. Life happens.
It is a thing out here.
It is a thing out here. And it's not just,
it is what it is.
It's not just with them. It's with like almost every single person that we've ever tried to hire to help us.
Don't try to get things done during deer season.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Duck season.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Like any hunting season aspects, it ain't happening. And then also when they need to cut hay.
Yes.
There is so many people out here that grow and cut their own hay.
Yeah.
And this is the time that people end up cutting all of it so that way they're ready and stockpiled for the winter.
I'm super forgiving
and it's like a lot of back and
understanding.
forth with all that. And it's a lot of that kind of lifestyle, which is great. But it makes it to where if that's, what?
I'm super forgiving and I'm super understanding. And maybe I'm just a West Coaster and I don't know nothing. Whatever. That's fine. The thing that is super irritating to me is the no call, no show. You have something scheduled, and like, think about it, man. If we both worked a regular 9 to 5, or we had to go and like away from home, if we didn't work from home, and we had to take the time off of work to wait for the contractor to show up to do their job or whatever, right? I would be missing so many days of work and the job still wouldn't get done. Like, I would be even more pissed. Like, I would be so upset. But it's the no call, no show, because that's, to me, it's disrespectful.
I've had it happen multiple times in the field or working with the zipline company where I'd had something set up, like say for like a fire extinguisher to get refilled and charged and serviced. Mm-hmm. And it's set up on a yearly thing and everything else like that. And you can get in trouble if those things aren't set up and done right.
Yeah, you can. You can get fined.
This dude didn't show up to come and do it. And luckily, I was smart and I had it set up to where it was 2 months before it expired, right? So that way it could get to where if he doesn't show up or anything else, and I'm glad I did it because he didn't show up.
Did he call you?
And I tried calling. No.
Yeah, no.
And I tried getting everything. I was like, dude, what the heck? So I immediately had to call somebody else. And then 2 weeks later, he shows up. Oh, hey, sorry, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, no, it's already said and done. We had it set up with you. I tried calling you. You didn't answer.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing that needs to be done. Yeah. And you weren't anywhere around me or anywhere around. Oh, can I get your business back? I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm not going to risk my business, and it sucked because it was it's its own business. Like he's self-employed and everything else like a
small business.
But, and I wanted to help. Right? But at the same time, that kind of fine, dude, from the fire chief, no. Well, ain't worth it.
So in short, without, pooping on anybody in particular, because all the people that we have worked with and everybody that's come out, they're all super friendly, super awesome people. I don't have anything bad to say about them personally. And when you get them to do the job, they do a great job. It's just the no call, no show, and it's the communication issues. So that's what we've been going through. And at this point, I'm not going to beg anybody to come to work for us. Like, me and Gary are pretty well with the DIY. I think at this point, Gary and I are just going to do it ourselves. And so in the month of August,
this week actually, I'm going to go get some wire, and we're going to dig it out, and we're going to rewire the well over there and make it to where we have more space over at the well to be able to put another pump in over there, because we need a shallow well pump over there. A lot of back and forth, but
yeah, we got to set that thing up
handy.
too.
We're handy. We can do that. We can get that set up, and
we wanted to hire it because we have other things that we want to spend our time doing, and you know, it wasn't the quote wasn't like very expensive. And we were like, okay, we can hire them out. It'll help their business out. It'll free up our time, right? But it's just not going to work out.
It's getting to a point where
we're just going to do it ourselves.
I'm going to do it myself. I'll figure it out.
Yep. So that's where that's at. So you guys got that to look forward to this month. There's some other things that we want to do at Camp Life. There is a community project that Anthony and Rox are going to work out with us, and we're going to set up something really nice over at camp that we can all enjoy, especially for the upcoming seasons and stuff, right?
It's going to be great for this fall, man.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So we're going to work on that together. That shouldn't take too long, but definitely going to be a couple of days of work over there. And then we are also going to be starting on the mudroom build. We're going to get the floor, like hang the floor joist hangers, and get everything built up to where, okay, here is the footprint of the building that we are building, and probably make the stairs and stuff for that. We'll probably do like the flooring part and like work on some stairs or something. I don't know.
And we'll do the whole flooring.
Yeah, because that's part of that.
Well, it's probably going to do the flooring and the walls real quick. And then do the stairs real quick. Because it's not going to take that long. Yeah. It really isn't going to be that hard or that long. It's going to go up so quick and be like, done.
I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Because, you know, the front mudroom area is not huge. It's bigger than the kids' playhouse, like longer, but
I think we said, what, a 18 by 8? It's not that big.
I don't know. I'd have to go back to the drawing board and check it out.
It really isn't that big.
But it's not that big, but it's going to add a lot of space to the cabin, because the cabin itself really isn't that big. No. I mean, it is, but it's not.
It's a 33 by 33, which if you were to take away all of the interdimensional lumber walls and everything else like that, you know, I mean, if you just do 33 by 33, it's 1,089. If you take away all the inner walls and everything else, it's under 1,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So
but then you got that up here for the cabin, and then you get to double that because of the basement below.
Correct.
So it's a good size place.
Correct.
It's not a tiny place.
No.
But at the same time, it's not a giant place.
Correct.
It's a good size place for a family of 5.
Correct.
So, but I'm excited, guys. We've got so much coming up. And like I was saying earlier, like, I really feel like a new fire is kind of like ignited with us, you know, because sometimes you do get in kind of funks, you know, and it's not that for no necessarily reason, you know, you just get like, especially when you're working on a project for so long, you know, like a long-term goal. Anybody that's had a long-term goal, let's just use schooling, for example, because a lot of people can relate to school, right? You're going after that college degree. You first start out, you know, like you're on fire. You can't wait to start. You're excited to start your classes, you know, and you're going for it. About a year or 2 in, you're like, I'm done. I'm done with this.
Yeah.
And then maybe you get another course or something that'll reignite a new passion in you or something. And then you get that fire again, and you get closer to the finish line. And like, as you get closer to the finish line, then you become more, oh yeah, oh man, I'm so close, you know? So I guess that's what I can kind of relate it to. Not that I'm a college graduate, because I'm not, but I did go to college for a little bit. And then, got married and had kids and stuff. But anyway, I could just imagine that that's how it would be. I remember that's how it was when I was going to my younger school years.
No, it's definitely a good way to look at it, because that's exactly how I felt when I pulled out the engine and I put it in the engine.
Yeah, when you were working with the truck. Rolling. Yeah, and you got the crate delivered. You were all, yeah, man, heck yeah, start working on it and start getting there, and then
because it's a lot. It's not, you still have to take out the engine and pull off all the parts from this part and put it onto this engine and then put it in there and trying to, keep everything attracted in line. And you seen me frustrating because I screwed up on the wiring on the spark plugs, and I thought I had them all set in correctly, and it wasn't starting, and I was like, what the heck, dude?
Seeing you angrily rip things out.
So angry, dude. So pissed off, because I was like, what in the heck?
Yeah.
And then I looked back at my firing order. I looked at that, and I'm all, wait a minute. That's wrong. Why is that? Swap some wires around real quick. I started up, and I was all, yeah, all right.
And that was such a beautiful day when you heard it, right? Dude. You were just like, you literally were jumping up and down, the pride that you felt, didn't give up. It was like
midnight.
Yeah, it was. I have a video of it somewhere on our computer, like in our personal folder. This is way before YouTube. It was like before our YouTube life.
Man,
but I have a video of it somewhere.
I wish I would have filmed all that, man. I really do. That was such a headache to pull that engine out and everything else. I had you helping me. Julia was helping me, and she was only like 3,
No, she
4.
wasn't. No, she wasn't. Abe was born. She was like 6.
Born, yeah, she was 6. Oh, dude, time's flying. All right. Don't get on me on that. Scarlett was 4. That's right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
That was such a long time ago.
Yeah, no, it was a long time ago.
It was such a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. But
Arizona days. Like right when we got to Arizona, dang there. It felt like, at least. But
it was 4 years after.
4 years after, but still.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I know.
That's nuts, man.
It's crazy. Life is beautiful, friends.
Life is
beautiful. Yesterday was a fantastic day for us, though. Abraham, Julia, and Scarlett helped us out with the build yesterday.
Yep.
So the way that we finished it all, because we only had like 4 slivers of zipboard, or four full pieces of zipboard that needed to go up on the building. And then we had like a few slivers of zipboard that needed to be cut to like the triangle shape. And then there was like a 1 foot piece, ish. I don't know how many inches it was, 13 inches
like
or something?
13.5 inches.
Okay, so essentially like a foot piece, but a full length of zipboard long, but only like a foot wide, that needed to go right in this one part all the way down. So that was like 1 zipboard or 2 zipboards ripped down into piece. Anyway, the kids actually were the ones that were doing my job from the day before, where I was rigging and hooking all the boards up for Gary to use the pulley system and pull it up. And so we did, teamwork makes the dream work. Heave ho, let's go. And the kids actually were all down here, and the 3 of them were taking the zip boards from the pile, putting it down, and then rigging it onto the wire and pushing it up on the ladder just a little bit, so that way Gary could use the pulley system, pull it all the way up. Once it got up and on top of the building, I was waiting in the wing over here on this area, and I'd unhook it and slide it into place, and then zap, zap, zap. And that's kind of how we worked it for the first bit. Once we got all the pieces up here and it was time to like rip everything down, we told the kids, all right, go ahead, go play, go be kids, you're off of work. But we really appreciated their help, because it kept me and Gary from having to go up and down the ladder so many times. It saved us a lot of time having them help out. But it definitely, the first board didn't go exactly well. The first board, I was scared because I was over here and just kind of like watching the camera and stuff. And
it was a learning curve,
It was
a learning curve. The rope kept on getting caught up on the ladder, and I wasn't able to go over this way. And I was like, kids, you guys need to move it this way and that way, which
it was kind of hard because like
it's a bit interesting.
We weren't there. We couldn't like because we're on the building and the kids are down there by themselves, you know? So we're like, we're really trusting you guys. Please be careful, you know? But you got to give them responsibility.
As soon as it starts coming up, y'all need to step back and get away from it, you know?
Just in case, you know? And we gave them a full rundown before we put them to work or had them help out, right? Yeah. And the first board came knocking back at him. It was a little scary. And I was up on the roof kind of just like watching it. I was trying to fly the drone and get whatever footage I could. So, and I did look at all the footage. Like I looked at all the stuff. I took all the footage off the cameras. I have enough footage to piece together a good vlog, I believe. But you guys aren't going to see every single piece. It just isn't going to happen. It's going to be like, oh, look, wow, we got like 4 pieces in. Oh, wow, they have 1 piece left, you know? Like, it's going to have to go that way because of the cameras were just dying and overheating.
Baby girl, real quick. Sorry, guys. Baby girl, grab the ice blocks.
Yep, get the ice blocks for the rabbits, baby.
I just seen her going down.
Are they in the freezers? Or are they in their cages?
I have no idea. She knows.
Okay.
She knows what's up. She does the rabbits.
Yep, Scarlett's going outside to do her chores right now. Mm-hmm. Good girl.
Good girl.
But yeah, so I did get enough footage to make a really cool vlog for you guys. I think maybe there'll be some voiceovers. I don't know. When I start piecing it all together, then I'll know exactly what's up. But I did review a lot of the footage, and I did get several good shots. Yep. Like there are a few good shots where I'm like, oh, that's a good one, you know? So we'll see how it all goes through and how it all works out. You guys will be getting this video later on this week because I actually have other footage that I need to get out first. I've got us working on the leaves.
We got a bit backlog.
I've got some backlog that I'm going to work out.
But that's good because now you can sit there and get a lot of that going. Mm-hmm. I can run around and continue doing my thing and getting some footage for you. Yeah. And getting a lot of these other things done around here. Yeah. Because things are moving and grooving out here on the 41.36 because it never stops.
Like I said, man, we got a whole new ignition going on. Like it's I feel really good. I feel really, really good. And things are moving forward in a really great way. You know, patience definitely pays off and persistence pays off. You put those two together, it's like a winning combination. Yep. We've moved some things around with the animals. Yeah. Maybe we'll show that to you guys in an upcoming video.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. But for now, we are going to get rolling. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning, listening to our chatter. We appreciate you guys. I hope you all are having a great Sunday morning.
Yes.
You know, hope you guys have a great week ahead. Videos. I'm going to try my best to edit out today. If I can edit and post today, I will. So that way I can start getting some of this backlog out. If I can't post today because let's say it's too late in the evening when I finish, then I will post tomorrow because today I have editing on my agenda. So we'll see how much I can get done, how quickly I can get it done. And if I can get it out today for you, I will. I'm going to do my best to try to get something out for you guys. But if not today, it will be for sure tomorrow. Okay. And then throughout this week, I'm going to have a lot of content because like we said, we're pretty backlogged at the moment. So I'm just going to start chipping away at it and getting you guys some good stuff to watch. I hope that you guys enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun making it.
It's been great. It's been amazing.
Yeah. So I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. Wish you guys a very wonderful, blessed day today. And we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. So until the next one, friends, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.